afternoon around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are not watching this video at this time, you're watching the replay, which is fabulous. I'm happy to have you here, whether you're watching live or replay. Welcome in, introduce yourself in the comments. I'm looking to gather more crocheters into these lives so we can all get together and have some fun. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. So I am working on an order for Cindy. So Cindy from Arizona, if you are watching me on YouTube, if you're in here, let me know. I'm still waiting to hear back from you. So I don't know if she watches me on TikTok or YouTube. So Cindy, if you're in here from Arizona and you ordered the cat pillow cover, let me know if you're in here. So these are the soft white granny squares that I have made for Cindy's order, and they have been blocking and they're all ready. They've been blocking on my blocking board. I buy my blocking boards from Etsy from King's Creations USA. There should be a link. I don't know if I have a link in my bio. I should put one in my bio. But I do have a link to them in a video that I made all about blocking. So if you want to go find that video, or just go on Etsy, King's Creations USA. Hello, Lady Crochet. How are you, Manuela? Hello. So anyway, okay, my sticks have come off here, but here are the squares that I'm going to be sewing together. Okay, so look how beautifully these squares come out when you block them. Isn't that so satisfying? I think it's so satisfying. It's just like a deck of cards or napkins. You know, did anybody bartend and you learn to twist the glass on the napkins to make a circle? That's always what it reminds me of. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. While you're in here, hit that thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on my videos. That helps the algorithm. I'm just a new channel here, trying to find my way on YouTube. All right, so I have 9 squares here and I have to sew these together for Cindy's order. I have done her cats. Hello, Eilish Edits, welcome in. How are you guys this morning? And all I have to do when I come back from my day with my daughter today, I'm going to be sewing the faces on the cats. That is the part that I dread the most, sewing on the faces, but I've got to do it. So I've got to sew on the faces and then everything goes so quickly from there. It's just the faces that I dread. So I'm going to try to sew these together on the live for Cindy. So I've just got to make sure that I put my seam all going the right way. Does anybody else, if you're making something with granny squares where you're sewing it together, line up all of your seams the same way, or is it just me? I always do. So I've got to just look at my seams here. Sometimes I will put them on the blocking board all going the right way, but I know I did not do that when I was filming it for my vlog. And make sure you guys go watch my vlogs. If you like my lives, go watch some of my vlogs because you see me behind the scenes. You see me getting up, you see my house, you see what I'm working on, all the projects that I'm doing. Hello, Robin, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, I am working on an order for Cindy. I'm doing these granny squares and I have a tutorial for making these solid granny squares. I love these. These are just the easiest, quickest granny squares. I love these. These are my favorite ones to make. So I do have a quick, easy, beginner-friendly tutorial. Just go look at my channel. All right, I am just lining up all of my seams here, and then I'm going to start sewing these guys together. And I have a new tutorial for the mushroom applique that you see back here on that bag. You line up the seams? Oh, I know, I do. I don't know if anybody else, but I have to have all of my seams. And once in a great while, one of my seams will be going the wrong way and it irritates me, but usually there's a cat over it, so it doesn't matter. So I have a tutorial how to make this gorgeous little mushroom back here. The bag tutorial is coming next, where I make the bag and then sew the mushroom onto the bag. And then I do have some brand new magnet closures that I'm going to be sewing on this bag, and when I do the tutorial, I'll sew it on. Thank you so much. I love this. I want to keep this. I really do. I want to keep this bag, but I hate keeping my crochet stuff. I really, really, really do. I love it so much. I want to walk around wearing this thing, and I put a cat on the other side and a mushroom on one side. So I do have a tutorial to do the mushroom. It's so quick and easy. So go watch that tutorial if you want to know. And then the bag is coming. I'm going to do a tutorial how I make the bag And I've got to just sew on the magnet closures onto here. Isn't that so cute? I love it. So if you want a quick and easy tutorial for a mushroom applique that you can use on anything, pillows, cardigan, pockets, anything, go check out that tutorial. It's very quick, easy, beginner friendly. I've been told I'm an excellent teacher, so I really love when I'm telling people how to do something, I go into teacher mode. I've never been a teacher, but I want people to walk away knowing exactly what they're doing. Not just memorizing, but knowing like what to look for, what to do. I always give little tips. This is how I do things. This is what helps me. So I hope that helps you when you're watching the tutorials, and I hope I'm not annoying. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm going to be making the bag next. If I finish this, I don't know. I'm gonna try to get to it as soon as possible. If I don't go to it this week, I'm gonna definitely do it next week, where I'm going to do a tutorial for the bag and sewing the mushroom on the bag and all of that. So that's coming, but I do have the mushroom tutorial. All right, so I have to start sewing these squares together. All right, and when I sew the squares together for the back of the pillow, I use a single crochet, and I love to see the ridges. I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm sewing things together, I love to see the ridges. Hello, Donna, how are you? How are you? Ammo, thank you so much. Is it ammo or ammo? This bag is very beautiful piece. Thank you so much. Kaylas? I always struggle with pronouncing usernames. I really do. So I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I am horrible at spelling and pronouncing. I am. So I just love to sew things together with a simple single crochet. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I do on all of my blankets that I need to sew together, like with granny squares. I love seeing that ridge that it makes. So I just sew with a single crochet right across, going from one granny square to the next, right through that stitch. And I don't get the front. I go right through the center of that stitch and give it that nice little bump it. Can we call it a crochet bump it? Hello, Gladys. And you're the Gladys that made the kitty, right? I want to make sure that's the right one. Robin, you are so sweet. Robin, are you the one that ordered the stitch markers, or was that another Robin? I always get you guys confused when you have different names and there's so many people with the same names. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's not another Gladys. So Gladys here. This Gladys right down here, guys, in the comments, look what she made me. This reminds me of something that I would do a pattern roundup and see this as a pattern and think, oh, I would love to get that. I would love to make that, but I know I would never make it. And I would just think, can't someone just make this for me? And Gladys made this for me. So Gladys, I cannot get over it. How stinking cute this is. And she put wire. She put wire in all of these flowers, guys, in the petals and the leaves, so I can move them around and shape them how I want. And they are adorable. Look, guys, isn't this the sweetest? It's the sweetest little kitty. I just love it. And she did such a good job on the face. I just love it. Isn't this so gorgeous? And then Gladys, do you remember who did it? I know that Dee put the link on Tuesday's live, but I was on my live, so I couldn't click on it, so I can't remember what it is. But I think it was, what did you say? Charming patterns or something like that. But I'm sure if you Google this or you search this, if you want to take a screenshot, oh my gosh, this thing, how many of you make things to sell like at craft fairs or markets? There's no way this would not sell. I would buy every single color. I'd buy every single one. I love it. I'm not sure. I just got home from the store. I'll look. Yeah, charming patterns. It says charming patterns. Yeah, I think that's what you said. Yeah, so if you guys want to look for it, just search up charming patterns. Was it on Etsy or I think it was, right? This is just adorable. It's just so cute. I love this so much. Hello, Hemes. Hello, how are you? I hope I'm saying that right. I love those stickers, thank you, but I just love this. This is just so cute. I absolutely love the little feet. I would buy it. Yeah, I'd buy every single color. I would buy every single color. So guys, if you make things to sell at a market, please try to find this pattern because it is so cute, and I can't believe that someone made this for me and sent this to me. I am so special. I love it. And then Sherry, I ordered this from Sherry. I don't know if she's on here yet, but Sherry's Love Story. I ordered this from her. So this is her little succulent plant. So I have all these things from other creators in here that are just so special. I'm thinking of getting, I don't know, a P.O. box. I found a place with a really cheap P.O. box in town. And I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box in case people want to send me letters, cards, things. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do it or not? Or do you think it's a waste of money? I don't know. I am so frugal and I hate wasting money, but let me know. All right, so I really have to get this done. And then I'm also going to be making a boho top, a small one for, was it Lacey? It might be Lacey wants a small boho top for her niece for graduation. So I'm in the process of making one of those also. And I think I'm gonna turn my tops into a pattern. I've been making these for years, just my way. I started with a pattern from Ashley Thompson. She does hers differently. She uses more squares and it's more like a top that goes over. It's not adjustable. So I just rearranged the whole thing and made it with less squares and made it adjustable. And so I think I should be able to make my own pattern. It's just coming. You would love to send me things, Salem? Yes, it was on Etsy. Actually found it off your blog that was showing patterns. Oh, really? Oh, so it is one. Is that the one that was doing the cactus cats? The cactus cats one that I thought was so cute? Oh my gosh, yeah, because there were so many things on there that were like, oh my gosh, I want this. I want somebody to make it for me. I will have to go look, I'll have to go look at my own video. So guys, go look at my video for the 30 crochet gift pattern roundup and see if you can find that. I think that was the one that maybe did the cactus cats. Maybe she does that. Hello, Charity. Salem. Yeah, so maybe I'll get a P.O. box, guys, so you guys can send me stuff. And then whatever you send me, I'm going to advertise, right? So is there anybody here that's made something for me that I do not advertise? I try to advertise everything. I try to advertise these chicken bags for Dee. Look at these gorgeous chicken bags. They're so cute. So Backyard Creations. No, Backyard Inspired. Backyard Inspired on Etsy for her. And I just try to help people out. I really, really do. Somebody made me this. No, I bought this. And this is Dustin from TikTok makes this, and I just love to promote other creators. I really do. I like to help them out. I bought that pattern too. Oh, I was really gonna make one for you until I found the cat. Yeah, I'll have to look because it's so cute. I'm not gonna make any, but I can't believe you made this for me, Gladys. I can't believe that someone cared enough to make me this gorgeous thing that I have here. I just can't. I feel so lucky. So thank you so much. Charity, how are you doing today? Charity, was it you that ordered more stuff for me, or who was it that ordered a bunch of stuff? Maybe it was somebody else. Somebody ordered like three sets of stitch markers. I can't remember. Was it you? I think it was somebody. I can't remember. It's all a blur. All right, so I did two, and I gotta do my next one. I really gotta get stuff done today. I just love it, Gladys. I can't get over it. Oh my gosh. You know when you see things that are so cute and you really want it and you have no time to make it and you wish that someone would just make it and send it to you? Like, and she did. I just can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I've got to do some more pattern roundups. So I figured out, great, no, I haven't ordered anything yet. Okay, it wasn't you. Who was it? Somebody ordered like a whole bunch of sets of stitch markers. They ordered like a whole bunch of them. They ordered like 5 things at once. I can't remember now. All of my orders turn into a blur. Okay, so guys, remember the other day I was trying to figure out how to put either a Google Doc or a Canva Doc link in my YouTube descriptions or my bio? I figured it out. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you? I figured it out. It is so simple, guys. So if you guys want to know, you go into Canva and you make your thing in Canva. I was doing a pattern for the mushroom applique. So I have a free written pattern. So you just make your Google Doc. No, you make your Canva Doc. And then when you go to save it, you save it, but then when you go to share it, right? Because you have to share it to yourself to download it. So when you go to download it, there's a button that says create a public link, and you click that. And then you click on the public link and you can copy it. And then once you copy it, you can paste it. So you can just paste it in your description, paste it in your bio. And I tried it yesterday and it worked. I couldn't believe it. You know, when you're older and you're like, oh gosh, am I ever gonna figure this out? That was the one thing that I had left to figure out. So I think I figured everything out so far that I wanted to know. I did the screen recordings. Do you make the shrugs to sell? Charity, I'm not making them to sell right now. I have another lady that wants me to make them. Lacey from Washington. Oh, okay, that was Lacey. Yeah, Lacey ordered a ton of stuff. Yeah, I remember somebody had like 5 things that they ordered. There were so many things. First time viewing you. Hello. Okay, help me pronounce your name. Is it D. Louise B? D. Louise B. Am I saying that right? Hello, Robin. Thank you so much, Robin, for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you. Do you know Bluey? I'm not sure I do. Okay, so what was I saying? All right, so that's how you do it, guys. That is how you do it. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna be so much easier when I'm doing pattern roundups. Instead of trying to write everything in the description box, I'm gonna be able to make everything on a Canva doc. And then I'll have all the links on there, and I can have so many links because when you're doing your description, you can only have so many characters. And usually I'm like running out at about 30, 35, I run out of characters. So this way, I will be able to make everything in a Canva doc and then save the link and put the link in the description, and you guys can just click on it, go to the Canva doc, and click on all the links from there, and it's going to make my life so much easier for doing pattern roundups. I think I have 3 pattern roundups so far. So if you're looking for some really great patterns, I love the one that I did for spring. There was a lot of, hello, is it girly? Obby X Girly, hello. I have first time viewing. I love how you hang your yarn. I never thought of that. Yeah, it's just a pegboard. So I just bought, this is 6 different, if you look right here, you can see the pegboard, and it's metal. This is not the one from Home Depot that's like wood or whatever the board is. This is metal ones, and they already come with the part on the back, so you don't have to add additional space to the back. So there's 6 sections here, and then you buy the hooks, and you just put your yarn up there, and it looks pretty behind me. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Oh, yes. Yeah, don't ever disclose who you are. I just want to make sure I'm saying that right. So can I just say Louise? Is that okay if I just say Louise instead of the D, Louise B? Hello, Carla. Welcome in, guys. All right, so I'm working on an order for Cindy in Arizona. So Cindy from Arizona, are you in here? I've been trying to talk to her on my TikTok live, and she wasn't on there. So I don't know, is she on YouTube? I haven't found her yet, but she has ordered from me in the past, and I'm making a cat pillow cover for her right now. Louise is great. Okay, good. I just don't want to like mispronounce that if that's supposed to be said a certain way, because I'm horrible at pronouncing. Hello, Carla. Welcome in, guys. So let me know what you guys are working on. What projects are you working on? Is anybody doing cardigans, blankets, hats? Is anybody working on market prep? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for the help, Lady Crochet. So if anybody in here wants to hit that thumbs up button, please do. It's so funny because every time I ask people to hit the thumbs up, the number count in the live just drops immediately every single time. Oh, ponchos, nice. I love to do a poncho. So Lacey from Washington, she bought 2 of my ponchos. So I'm sold out of my ponchos right now because she bought my last 2. I am going to be making my own pattern for, I do have a pattern. I have my own pattern for a poncho, but I'm going to be making my own pattern for 2 shawls. I want to make my rectangle shawl that I made years and years ago. And then I want to make a triangle shawl. That's my own patterns. I'm trying to make more patterns lately. Oh, nice. Oh, fun. What colors? Did they pick out their colors, Ashley? Planning on beach cardigan. Oh, fun. Are you using cotton, Juju? When I did my spring pattern roundup, how many of you have watched that video? I think I had maybe 3 beach sort of like a vest cover up something. One was like a really cute vest that was longer, and then one was really long with some fringe at the bottom. I loved that one. That one was so cute. And then there was a sort of like a pullover, almost like a mesh long sleeve pullover that was really open, that was for the beach. So there were quite a few beach things on there that I really wanted to try. The thing is, I never have the time. I don't have the time to try everything that's in my brain. Anybody else have that problem? Like you want to do so many different patterns and you just don't have the time. And then there was a shawl that was a vintage pattern that I really, really, really want to buy and do. And it was like star flowers and it was really open and lacy. And it was a shawl. I really want to do that one. That one looks super cute. I want to do that one. All right, so I'm at the end. I am going to cut my yarn here. I've been crocheting over 26 years in knitting. They did Lion Brand ice cream. One is twin berry cheesecake. Oh my gosh, those sound beautiful, Ashley. I have no idea. And we're not talking about politics here because I'm monetized, so we can't talk about politics or anything that is controversial at all. How long have you been? Yes, so over 26 years I have been crocheting. And I'm not counting when I learned as a kid and and all of that. I'm talking like when I really started to really like crochet a lot of stuff. Okay, so I have the top squares. All right, let me go this way now before I get these twisted. Hello guys, welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a gorgeous day here. It is so sunny and nice. We have such nice weather and it is approaching, thank you Lisa, it's approaching 90s here now. So we've officially got hot season and I wish it wasn't getting any hotter, but it will get so hot that I will feel like I'm melting. Lisa, how is your weather in Maryland? Is it getting hot, hot? Hot, hot, hot. And if anybody has just stopped in, I do have a tutorial for this mushroom applique back here on this bag. I have the tutorial up here on YouTube. Go watch it, please. Oh my gosh, someone just ordered something. Calissa just ordered a boho top. And I'm going to be doing the bag next. That's going to be next. I'm going to do the bag. And I have some magnet closures that I'm going to add on to that bag. I've never added on a magnet closure, so that's going to be something new. 20s and Michigan is snowing, Ashley. Wow. Yeah, it is hot here. It's hot. My favorite yarn, Louise. Oh, thank you so much, IK. I appreciate that. My goal is to get 100K and get that plaque. And that is so far away, it's not even funny. It seems like a lifetime, but that's my goal. So please, guys, if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing to help me reach my goal. Probably in 20 years, I'll make 100K, but that is my goal. Snowing, yes. We were actually having really cold weather I don't know if it was last week or the week before, and it was hailing. Like I think last week, and then this week is in the 90s. And it's just going to be getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. Okay, so my favorite yarn, when I am doing cotton, I love this cotton. And if I had like a choice to use any yarn for free and not pay for it, I would use the I love this cotton. No, I love this yarn. So I love this yarn and I love this cotton. Then other than that, I like to use Big Twist. I can't wait for somebody else to start making the Big Twist yarn so we can get more of that. I need a medium. Oh, did you already message me? Did you message me, Charity? Did you message me on Etsy? Make sure you message me on Etsy and I can make that for you. And just let me know what color that you're wanting. Louise, thank you so much. Made a cardigan similar to yours. I'm pretty sure the same colors. Oh, fun, Ashley. Yeah, I was just watching that tutorial today. After I was rewatching, sometimes I rewatch my videos to like critique myself and think, okay, why are you saying that? You're irritating. Don't say that. And so I watch my videos so I can like improve. And I was watching part 7 and I was so sick when I made that video. I had the flu so bad. And I love the colors that I used. And what I did was I used all of my mismatched dye lots. I love your hair color. Thank you so much. I am a natural redhead that's old. So I am 59 years old and I have to go to the hairdresser every once in a while to touch it up. But this is what happens when you get old, when you're a redhead. You sort of get darker and then you get your blonde here. But I have to go every once in a while to get my color freshened up. And then I also use a color depositing conditioner in the shower, which I really, really love to use. It helps give your hair a little boost, just a little tint of color. And sometimes I go way overboard and it's really bright, but it just washes out and fades away. Thank you so much. Calissa is the order. Oh, did you just order something? Oh, was that you? Oh, did you just order? And did you order a top that I have already in a different size? And are you wanting me to make it in a different color, Calissa? Yes. Okay, what size did you order? So you didn't order the size that you want? Make it in a smaller size? Okay, I will have to make that order in time to ship it out in time. What colorway did you pick? Hopefully I can make it in time to ship it out in time. I hope I have some extra days in there. What size? I mean, what color? Anti-cream? Okay, hopefully I have enough yarn for that. Okay, I will have to get working on that. And you wanted the medium. Okay, I will start working on that tonight. When I come back from my daughter, I'll start working on that. If not, pick a color. I'm pretty sure I have enough anti-cream because I'm making one for somebody else right now. And hopefully I have enough. Hopefully I have enough, yes. Thank you. I hope I have some extra days in that order. I'll get on that tonight when I come back from my day with my daughter. I love the antique cream. So this, yeah, that's the antique cream back there. Pretty sure. Yeah, because the ivory is lighter. I should have enough. I know special orders take time. Yes. But I think if you bought like a finished product. So I don't think you bought a custom one, you bought a finished product. So hopefully I have some leeway in there to make it, but I will get on that tonight and I will hopefully have it done tomorrow. Hello, Starlin. Is it Starlin? Thank you, Charity. It is boho top season. Lisa, hello, welcome in. Okay, let me get where I'm going here. So I'm going at my list today. I don't think we're doing too much. I think I'm going out and hopefully she doesn't have a full day of errands. Those days where I go into town exhaust me. Is there anybody else that is older that when you have to go into town to do a bunch of errands, you're exhausted when you come home? I am so tired, and especially where it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Ugh, I just get so tired out. So I'm working on this order for Cindy. She's already paid for it. It's a custom order, and she's from Arizona. She wanted 2 special cats on her cat pillow cover. So I'm making hers up. Yes, the summer, yes. Gladys, yes. Me sometimes I don't even like to go anywhere. Yes, yeah, that's how I feel. But my daughter wants to spend time with me, so we're going out, and I love spending time with her. I don't mind that, but it's just when I get home, I'm like, I feel like I've got one to run over. Especially when it's getting hotter and hotter. Oh, it just takes all of the life out of me. That is just so weird. It's so weird going from having all kinds of energy your whole life, all of a sudden you're like, just walking to the mail. I'm exhausted. I don't know, it's because I'm sitting crocheting all day. I'm not sure. So Charity, I will be messaging you just to double check everything to make sure. So if I need to send you any type of message, just check your Etsy messages once in a while, just in case. I don't think I'll have any questions, but just in case, just keep an eye out in case I have any questions. I sent you a customer message. My husband just told me I sent the messages. I was going to say, Mary, I don't remember. Did you send them on TikTok or on Starlin? Welcome in. So if anybody's here for the first time, welcome in. Hit the thumbs up while you're here. That helps my channel. And I appreciate you. Hello. Welcome in. All right, so I've got one panel done. Let me try to sew in my ends. Let me get my little darning needle here. And we haven't turned on the AC yet, but I'm telling you, last night I was hot. It's just getting to that point where nighttime, I might need the AC on to cool me down at night. Where do you think you sent the messages? Oh, text. I was trying to do 2 things at once. Aspen, how are you? Oh, nice. How is it going, Aspen? I won't ask you any too many questions because I know you're working, but I have been thinking about you. I hope everything's going good. Sophie absolutely loves to clean. I'm so excited for you. I love cleaning. And my Sophie is going to be graduating like, oh gosh, less than a month from now. And then she'll be able to just be working full time. She's so excited. She'll be doing tattoo work. She'll be cleaning. No more school. And Aspen, it's getting like 90s, in the 90s here in St. George. So it's getting hot. I hope the places that you're cleaning has the AC on. Aspen, did you get to see the kitty that Gladys made me? I know you're working, so don't bother texting. Don't bother trying to reply. But look, if you can look at this, oh my gosh. This is a thing that Gladys made for me. It's the cutest thing in the world. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. This is so cute. Isn't that so cute? It's adorable. Look at the tail. Oh my gosh, and this all has wires in it. It's adorable. When do you have your line streams? On here, on YouTube, I do Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For me, it's 11, but for you guys, it's Eastern Standard Time at 1 o'clock. And then if you ever go on TikTok, I'm on there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I do lives every single day. I used to do TikTok lives and YouTube lives every single day, but I'm so glad I cut back because that was exhausting. And so now I just do one a day. I love staying home unless me too, Lisa. I do not leave that. I don't like leaving the house. I could be a hermit. I could really be a hermit. Like if I just had someone, if I was super rich and had a personal assistant that I could just have go out and buy everything for me, I'd never leave my house. It's so nice to clean a comfort in right now off the freeway. Oh, nice. Oh, good. Awesome. Oh yeah, so I am here every day, Monday through, well, no, I guess I'm not here every day, but I'm on my live every day. So I'm on TikTok Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard, and then Tuesday, Thursday on YouTube lives. But if you ever miss me, you could always watch the replay because as soon as this live is done, YouTube just makes a video out of it. And so you can go and rewatch all of my lives at any time. Oh, nice. No sky, not one cloud. Oh, nice. It's clear blue. And in the 60s? Yeah. I think it's in the 60s right now, but it's going to be 90s. Yeah, nice. I love your room. Thank you so much, Azita. Hello, how are you? Welcome in, guys. I'm hoping to get more crocheters in here, or even if you don't crochet, I'm just looking for some nice people to join in, and we can have our Tuesdays and our Thursdays and just have a good little chat. Okay, I'm making this pillow for Cindy. I'm still looking for Cindy to pop on in one of these lives. I have your mushroom pieces done. Can't wait for the bag. Oh, awesome, Rhonda. I am going to be making the bag as soon as I have time. So right now I've got a couple orders that I have to make up. I have to make 2 boho tops. And I have to finish this one's paid for, so I have to ship this out on time. I have to finish this. I have to make I have to make 2 boho tops, and then I've got to get to the bag tutorial. The bag is super easy, so I'm so glad you watched my mushroom tutorial. Thank you so much. 59 years young. I feel 59 years old. I do not feel 59 years young, that's for sure. The older that I get, the more older I feel. I don't know how you guys are older than me and feel younger than me. I've never. The thing is, when I wake up, I'm exhausted. Anybody else, like late at night, like 10, 11, 12, I'm not tired. That's when I feel the best now, and that was never ever the way I used to feel. I was always going to sleep at like 9, 10 o'clock. I would be so tired. Now I have a really hard time going to bed and sleeping. And then when I wake up in the morning, oh my gosh, I am so exhausted, and I feel exhausted the whole day until I come around about 9 o'clock. I start getting my energy from 9 to 12, and then I go to bed, I can't sleep. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm exhausted. So I battle just exhaustion like all day long. Kyla, are you a new crocheter? Awesome. I hope my tutorials are helping you. So I have lots of brand new crocheter, beginner crocheter tutorials. Not like babies up all night, sleep all day. I know. I used to sleep so soundly like a rock. I'd fall asleep, and then menopause, you know, I just know I can't sleep, and I am so hot. We're going to be turning the air conditioning on soon because it's 90s in the day. Right now, I turned the casita heat down, so I have it coming on if it gets lower than 18 Celsius. For some reason, it's on Celsius heat. All right, so I have one panel finished for the back, and I have to sew together the other squares here. Got to get some work done. Started crocheting in November, and I'm just over halfway through my first spiral shawl. Awesome. Yes, so Fiona, were you able to follow and do it nicely from my tutorial? I hope it's helping you. Good morning, Dee. How are you? It's another beautiful sunny day here. Oh, good. I am so glad my tutorials are helping. I have lots of different tutorials that are all beginner friendly. I don't think I have any hard tutorials yet. I tend not to do hard things. I just do easy. I just do easy peasy. Hello, Carla. I usually don't get home from work in the morning, so then I'm up late. Yes. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Okay, why is that looking strange? Okay, I'm gonna go here, here. And my daughter Lily is going to be coming by today. Did your tutorials brilliant? Thank you so much, Fiona. Awesome, following you from Saudi Arabia. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have never been to Saudi Arabia. Welcome in. It is so fun having crochet friends all over the world. It really is. Isn't it really exciting that we can just get on our phones and be crocheting with people all over the world? I think that's really fun. I'm so excited to find you. Can't wait to watch your tutorials. Yes, I feel like I met a new friend. Awesome, Louise. That's what I want it to feel like. Yeah, so I'm looking for more crochet friends. So if you have a crochet friend group or friends, just, hey, share my video with them and say, have you seen this girl? Have you seen this girl? All right. Going across. We are going to be beginning a cat tree for the new kitty. Let me tighten my glasses here. What are you crocheting? Okay, so guys, if you can never see what I'm working on, just remind me to put the thing down so you can see. I am crocheting the backs to the cat pillow cover. This is an order for Cindy in Arizona, and I just have to sew the back together. I am checking with her to make sure. She wanted 2 special kitties, and I sent her pictures, and I'm waiting to hear back from her. So Cindy from Arizona, if you're in here, let me know. I want to make sure the kitties are all good before I sew them on. So I just need to hear back from her. And this project will be done. This one's already paid for, so I need to make this and get this out on time. And then I have 2 boho tops I've got to make. And then I've got to make the bag tutorial. What are we going to do with Lily today? Hopefully nothing much. So we're going to be getting a cat tree for the new kitty, Kiko. He is we think he's a Bengal, and he has lots of energy. So we're going to go get him a cat tree so he has his own in his little spare room when she has to put him in there because he's still chasing the cat. So are there people out there that have 2 male cats? Like one new male cat came in and they're not kittens, they're like, you know, cats. And the new kitty is so aggressive. Like he will be good for a little while and then he'll get that look in his eye and he'll see the other cat and he'll start crouching down like a tiger and then he'll pounce on the other cat. So that usually scares her and it scares me when I'm babysitting. Like, I don't want that kitty to hurt. So when male kitties fight, do they hurt each other or are they just sort of like play fighting or do they not really hurt each other? We're just worried. Hello, Azita. Yeah. So to answer your question, I am making the back of a cat pillow cover right now. I'm making the solid granny squares. I'm sewing them together actually is what I'm doing. And then Mary, the cats are doing good. They're getting longer spaces where they're okay. And then that new kitty just attacks. Yeah, they're both fixed. And oh, really? Okay, so are there different claws? And if this little kitty that was stray, does he know not to hurt the other little kitty? When did their hurting claws come out? I'm not understanding, you know, and Lily is not either. So we're just so afraid that the new kitty, the stray kitty is going to be like really hurting the other kitty. Aditi, is it Aditi? Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. You're a big fan? Well, thank you so much. Are you a crocheter? So do they have special claws that they know not to get out? And do they usually like play fight? She just gets so worried. And I did too when I was babysitting him. And the worst thing is when the other kitty will go behind. Nepali, hello, will go behind the couch, and then it's like the other kitty, the new little kitty is like, I gotta attack that cat. I gotta attack her or him. They're both boys. I just get so no cold. Oh, it's cold. Really? It's cold where you are? The other little kitty, the first kitty that she had is actually a stray from that she found on the streets in Vegas. And we think he's a Maine Coon, fluffy, furry, fluffy. If you see my vlogs, you'll see the cats, Azita. So go look at my 2 newest vlogs. And somewhere in there, you'll see pictures of the cats. So he has really long hair. He's a really friendly, laid back, lazy, sleepy cat. They're both males. And then this new cat that she found that was at the dump, we think he's a Bengal. And he's been loose for a while. He's been a stray on the streets. And he likes to attack the other cat. Male cats would play like that, but they don't hurt each other. So maybe they're playing and we just don't want them to hurt one another. Yeah, we don't want anybody to get hurt. You like Nepali? I have never been to Nepal. Is that a place? I have never been there. All right, so I am sewing together. I'm still looking for Cindy from Arizona. Hello, hooked by, is it Danian? Hello, I'm new channel from Saskatchewan, Canada. How are you? How is the weather in Saskatchewan? Are you guys still having snow? Are you in spring yet? Welcome in. Oh, thank you. Hi, Melody. Hello, Lacey. How are you? All right, so oops, one more. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. This lady found a Siamese cat. We are shocked. It was not chipped. Oh, really? Okay, so we took Charity. We took the new kitty that she found at the dump to the vet to make sure it had all of its shots and spaded and all that. We didn't have to spade it. It was already like fixed, and it did not have a chip. Had no chip in it, and we think it's a Bengal. You still have snow on the ground? If you go look at my vlogs, you can see some of my house in my vlogs, the inside of my house. Da, 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 da. All right, this is, oh, one more end. Yeah, I don't have time to take you into my house, but you can go look at my vlogs. You will see a lot of inside of my house. How many of you have watched my vlogs? And let me know here in the comments, because there are so many more people that watch my replays of my lives like this right now, after the fact, rewatching my replays, than watch my vlogs. And I want to know, should I stop making my vlogs? Because should I just make more like live content like this? I don't know. I spend so much time on my vlogs and they're just not getting the views that just these replays do. It's really like, I got to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. So if you know, let me know. Is it just that I'm talking to you guys more here? Because I seem to get like over 1,000 views on my replays, and I really struggle to get over 1,000 views on my vlogs that I spend like so many hours editing. And I just want to figure it out. I got to figure it out. Okay, so now I'm going to go around here. I'm trying to work really hard. I love the vlogs too. Hi, it's me, Sherry. Have you ever went to the Kitty Bitty Crochet Retreat? I have not. Have you? I know, I love the vlogs. Yeah, so Bunny, just go to my channel and you will see all of my vlogs. Just look at my videos of my channels. Charity, I love your crystals or the big vases. Yes. Roxy's, hello. Make more lives. It's really nice and calm. I watch your vlogs. Oh, hello, Donna. Okay, yesterday I was working on a virus shawl. Nice. Bunny, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. I can't say, just found you. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure it out. So if anybody has any input, let me know because I'm trying to figure it out. What I agree with Mary G. What did Mary G say? Creepy, yes. Logs are so, your lives are very nice. Thank you, Azita. I have a lot of wool. Yes, I do. I know. Okay, so I've got to make this part. I'm trying to work while I talk. Does anybody else here have a crochet channel and that does lives? I know sometimes we will get some people in here that have channels. 1, 2, 3. And I try to visit your lives when you're on. I like the vlogs, but they are really long. I prefer closer to 30 minutes. Yes. And Gian, you can stop at any time when you're watching a vlog. You can just stop and then go away. And then whenever you try to pick that vlog up again, click on that video, it'll just start wherever you finished. So don't think you have to watch the whole thing. You can just watch whatever your part you want and just walk away. And then if you ever come back to that video, it'll start up again where you finished. Hello, Roxy's. How to increase speed? Yes. Okay, so if I had to guess what would be ways to increase your speed, do you know the difference between inline hooks and tapered hooks? So if you're using an inline hook, it's going to have a really big flat spot, like a flat cut in right before the head of the hook. Those might slow you down. I love the tapered hooks. Tapered hooks will have a smaller head than shaft. See how up here it gets smaller right before that hook? It gets smaller. This is a tapered hook. Tapered hooks tend to go faster. Your house tour, what are you making? So I am sewing together the back of a cat pillow cover. Another thing to help you go fast is maybe the way you're holding. Sometimes I see people, sorry that I have to keep doing this, but I have a dry eye here that gets so watery that I can't see out of it anymore. And it's the most irritating thing, I swear, in my whole life. Some people will hold their yarn and they'll make two different, it's like they'll do a stitch and then they'll have to loop and then do a stitch and then loop. I hold it like this, so I never have to loop around. I never have to stop and loop around. I just hold my yarn like this and I pick it up as I'm crocheting. So it all depends on how you hold your yarn. A lot of people will hold their yarn and they'll go like this with their thumb and they'll hold it like this over. That's a lot of wrist movement. That'll slow you down, sort of like this. I do a pencil hold. I don't know. It's just the way that I learned to hold everything. And I'm just a fast crocheter. And it doesn't really matter if you go fast or not. It depends on if your tension is consistent, if you're not dropping stitches or missing stitches. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. April, welcome. I have to stop and loop and yeah. Yes, yeah. So some people have to like do like if they're doing a double crochet, they would stop and then loop and then do a part and then loop. I'm just holding my yarn so that you see me, I don't have to, I'm just doing everything as one smooth process. See how there's no looping. I'm doing everything with this hand. So I never have to stop and go like this. Hello, is it Bercy? Welcome in. Is that right, Bercy? And then Make sure you're in a well-lit area so you can see your yarn. The different yarns too will slow you down. If you're working with any type of furry, fuzzy, puffy yarn, that might slow you down. Do you know if your hook is an inline or a tapered? The inline hooks will slow you down. The tapered hooks are faster. I'm a beginner, yes. And the more you crochet, the more practice you do, the faster you will get. But the most important thing is not speed, it's consistent tension. That has to be like the number one thing that you're going for. So tension is the tightness of your stitches or the looseness of your stitches. And if you can just get consistent stitches to where they're all the same tightness, like you're not having some that are loose and some that are tight, though, that'll help you. So it really doesn't matter how fast you go. The most I think is consistent tension. I am, yeah. So I'm from the States, but can you hear a little bit of an accent? So I grew up in Maine, so that's probably what you're hearing, especially when I say about. Can you hear that northern accent? I grew up in Maine. I don't have the Massachusetts accent, but I have a northeastern accent. Do you hear that? And your tension will improve. Your tension will improve, your speed will improve, but don't worry about going fast because it absolutely doesn't matter if you go fast or not. I see some crocheters like they're going really, really fast, and that's fine, but the speed really isn't what you're going for. It's consistent tension and that you're doing your stitches nicely, and you could be going really fast and not notice that you're splitting your work, you're dropping a stitch, your tension is off. So it just consistent tension is more important than speed, but speed will come the more you practice. Yeah, and don't compare. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Yep. Never compare yourselves to others on anything. No matter if you think you're slow or fast, or maybe you're just learning out and you don't know how to do certain things. It's okay. Everybody learns a technique a different way. You don't have to do the same things. Do both your daughters go to school in Utah? They're both graduated. Hello from Vietnam. Am I saying that right? Is it Vietnam? Hello, Wool Handmade. Welcome. Yes. Muscle memory. Yeah, the more you do a pattern, the more you'll memorize it. Yes. And Canadian, I was wondering, you're almost Canadian. Yeah, do I sound like almost Canadian? I have that accent. Yes. Yeah, and try not to copy. So if you watch my tips, tricks, hacks, and advice for new crocheters, one of the last tips I did was not to copy people. So I had somebody go to my Etsy shop and they were, oh, you want British, the British accent can come out at any time, yes. So when I was, a few years ago, somebody went onto my Etsy shop and they were copying my exact listings, word for word, just copy paste the description, the listings, the description of the item. They were copying and pasting my sizing charts, like my exact words, every single word. They were just copying and pasting everything. They didn't copy and paste my photos, but they made my same items that I was doing and they took photos exactly like I was. And on TikTok, they were using the same music, the same styling, the same hashtags, the same descriptions, the same product. They were just copying every single item that I was doing word for word from my Etsy shop and putting it on their Etsy shop, word for word. And I would go, and I noticed this, so I would change my description, and the next thing I knew, they copied and pasted the new one and put it onto their site. They were just copying every single item, every description, word for word, my sizing charts, everything they were copying, my products, everything. And it's like, do your own stuff. Find something that's unique to you and make it yourself. You don't need to copy people. I like the tutorial. Awesome. Exhausted. Yes, that is me, Lisa. Yes. And now I feel violated. Yes. The top and the background looks so nice. Thank you, Roxy's. So I have a few of these for sale on my in my shop, my Etsy shop. Yes, it was like, oh my gosh, people. And she was just copying word for word, like copy paste. Like I have a certain like words that I was describing my products, and it was this, she copied and pasted everything to her description. She was making the same things that I was, but she was using my titles, my descriptions of everything, just word for word, exact copies, like everything. And I almost wanted to put in the description, please stop copying me and her shop name. Because I knew she would just copy and paste. She was just copying, pasting everything from my shop onto her shop. And I thought, how are you making all of this stuff? Because I make it a certain way. So how are you making it exactly like I make it? Your customers are going to be really disappointed. So anyway, I had to eventually block her on TikTok and block her on Etsy because she was just copying word for word, like copy paste. And it was so aggravating. And the one thing that she was not doing, the one thing she would take off was I always try to give credit to the people that I buy patterns from when I sell things like the pocket shawls that she was making, were the pocket shawls that I was making, that is from Knot Yourself Out. She would copy the entire description, but she would leave out pattern by Knot Yourself Out. That's the only thing she would take off, was the pattern credit. And that was really irritating to me. Oh, I blocked her. I ended up blocking her. No, she's still out there, and she actually changed her shop name, and she changed her TikTok name. And then I found out who she was and I blocked her again. Well, imitation, yes. Still, yes. I know. Yeah, it'd be one thing if she was making the same products and just changing things up, but to copy and paste all of my stuff, that was not good. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, she ended up, I think, I don't know why she changed her whole entire shop name, but she changed her shop name and her TikTok name and started doing the same thing again. And I found her and I just blocked her again. It's like, if you're going to, like some people make the same products and that's fine, but take your own photos, make your own descriptions, your own sizing charts, do your own thing. And just be unique. Find something that makes you unique. Everybody, we are so talented and all of us make special things and do things our own way and put our own take on things. And we are so creative. We don't need to copy anybody. We can just make our own unique things and put special touches to them and just be unique and be you. I'm working on hexagon cardigan with the granny squares down the back and the bottom of the cardigan. Awesome. I've never added the granny squares in the center. Those make it way too big for me, so I haven't tried that yet, but they look so cute. I know, yeah, she went a little too far. Yeah. So did she copy again? Well, I blocked her new shop and her new TikTok, and I don't know if she's started another one. What I do is I'll have to go and search my products. And then usually you'll see when you're searching my products on Etsy, you'll see somebody make something similar. And then when I see something similar, I'll go and I'll see if it's her, because I can tell if it's her. She was probably ripping off others. Yeah, maybe other people's. I never turned her in. You know, I never reported her. I probably should have, because you're not supposed to copy people's descriptions and titles and Etsy listings word for word, like she was copying and pasting. And I never reported her anywhere. I just blocked her. Hopefully she got the hint. I had a friend that would do things like that. She even named two of her kids. Oh my gosh, Louise. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Oh, that's not funny. That is not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like, be creative. And we're all so special. If you look at what everybody makes, everybody puts their own touch on things. And A lot of us make similar products and a lot of us make the same products, and that's fine. But you don't need to make things, you know, copy my listings word for word and my descriptions word for word. And okay, so I put one here, I put one there. All right, when I get back from my day with my daughter, I've got to put faces on the cats. I've got to make a boho top for Charity. It's going to be a busy last couple days. I wish I had more time in the day. Yes, everybody give it a thumbs. Oh, we've got almost, if I look up here, I'm looking up here, guys, because that's where I see my stats. But are you guys seeing 33 people in here and 32 thumbs up? We almost have the same amount of thumbs up as people in here watching. So yay. Yes, oh my gosh. Did the kids go to school near each other or were they farther away? Oh, I see the little hearts. Guys, when you tap the screen, do you guys see the little hearts coming up on the side? That is so cute. And Lacey wants a boho top. Charity ordered a boho top, so I have to do hers. I've got to do a boho top for Lacey, right? You're the other one that wanted a boho top. I'm still looking for Cindy from Arizona. I'm hoping she will pop into one of my lives. I keep looking for her. I haven't found her on my TikTok live or my YouTube live. Still looking for Cindy from Arizona. And guys, if you order something and I make a TikTok for you, please interact with it. Make sure you like, comment, save, share, whatever. So many people, I make their orders and I make them their packing videos and then they never comment on the videos. So I don't know, are they not seeing the videos? Maybe some people don't know that I make videos. But there are lots of orders that I make and I send out and I know those people never leave a message on their TikTok orders. So I'm wondering, do they not know that I make videos? Yes, yep. I've already started yours, Lacey. I have 2 of these squares done for yours already. I started working on yours last night. Just to get a little ahead, I was really tired of making cats. So I took a cat break. Youngest is just finishing up first degree. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, British Columbia. Oh, in the fall, yes. I have a daughter that's graduating this spring. She's graduating in less than a month. She's worked 5 years going to get her degree, and she's going to get a bachelor's degree in art. And I'm so excited to see her graduate. It's going to come up so quick. So next week we're setting up her senior project, and next Friday she's doing her senior project display. And then I think she graduates like 2 weeks later. It's coming so quick. I am fast, but we were just talking, fast doesn't matter as long as you're consistent with your attention. I think that trumps out speed. I think consistent tension is more important than speed, but I'm just a fast crocheter. I sort of do everything fast. I've always been a fast walker, whatever. When I was doing my piano lessons, my piano teacher was constantly telling me, "You're going too fast, slow down, slow down." I'm like, it's fun to go fast. Does anybody play the piano on here? I used to love playing the piano, but I got so busy with crochet that I haven't been doing it. Okay, so now I've got to go this way. Yay for Sophie. Yeah, she's actually getting So she's going to be graduating with her degree is, let me see if I can remember. It is a, uh, okay, she's getting a 4-year degree. She's getting a bachelor's. No, is it science? Okay, so she did the math. So she's getting a science, and then she's getting a another degree in fine arts. So she's getting a Bachelor of Science in art, graphic arts, with a minor in fine arts. I think that's what it is. Degree in politics science, honors in economics, and a minor in French. He didn't get the smarts from me. Bachelor of Arts in Science. Yes, and she's getting the science because when you do the math, certain math classes, that jumps it up to science. She's getting a bachelor's in science, or how does she word it? If she hadn't done the math, it would be something else. But because she did the math classes that she did, she gets science in there somewhere. And then she's getting also a minor in fine arts. So I can't remember the exact wording, but anyway. Okay. Used to play the piano. Started lessons when I was 4.5. Oh my gosh. Do you still play, Gemma? I wish Bachelor of Arts and Science. Yeah. Hooked. Getting it to the smarts for me. Yes. What is the best yarn to work with? It all depends on what you're trying to make. Crocheting while watching your live. How do people buy stuff, your stuff? Journey, so if you go to my bio, there's a link to my Etsy shop. Ooh, oh my gosh. Salem, that is what I would go for. If I could go back to college, I would do that. I would love to be an FBI profiler. I would love that. Kitty pot under Blossom Critter Pots. Okay, so if anybody's looking for the pattern for this, Gladys found it. Blossom Critter Pots. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. How do people, yes. So if you go to my Etsy, Melody Yarn Tinka, everything I have for sale is there. Salem, that is the degree that I would love. I love watching true crime. My favorite part about the true crime videos on YouTube, that's what I love about YouTube, is the police interrogations. I love it when they already know the answers to the questions and they're asking the questions to see what they're gonna do. And I just love it. I would love to be an FBI profiler and work on like serial cases and things like that. It's just so exciting to me to I love catching people, figuring out what they're doing and catching them. I just think that would be so exciting. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what variation are you going to make? Full scholarship for his first degree and got a scholarship again for a second degree. Oh, nice. Yes, more money. So Journey, I usually get my yarn at Joann's or Michael's or Walmart or online. You can just go online and buy it online. Yes, I've done some work. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love trying to figure people out. I would do that. I think my husband's back. Yes, he's back. He went to the chiropractor and he's back. That sounds so fun. Yeah, so any yarn that you're looking for, I don't know where you live, because people that live outside the United States, I'm not sure where they buy their yarn. I don't know if they can just go online and buy yarn where we buy yarn online. I'm not sure. But I used to buy the majority of my yarn at Joann's. And speaking of Joann's, I have not even been to my local Joann's to see what the state of it is at all. KB, are you in here? KB is local. I don't know if she's been to the local Joann's or not. But I have not been in there in a couple weeks. Ever since I did that last video. Yeah, the wire thing. I think you did a really good job. I know that when I was doing my wire work for the brim hat, I would just they called for, I don't know what it was, like a single crochet or whatever around the wire. and it would be just like you were hiding your end. You would put the wire right under your stitch. Say if you're floating your colors or hiding your end, you would just put the wire there and just crochet right over it. So I don't know if that helps you or not, Gladys. Is that what you did or not? Oh, tap, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. I took 12 years, Gemma, of tap, jazz, and ballet, 12 years of dance lessons, and then 12 years of baton lessons. And I was actually a state champion for my age group in 1979 and 1984. I held the state championship for my age group for NBTA, National Baton Twirling Association. Oh, the little piggy has flowers and strawberries sticking out of it. It's so cute. Oh, so which one are you going to do? Oh, okay, I have to get off. Which one are you going to do, Dee? Did you say? So cute. Anyway, it is after 12 o'clock. Yeah, thank you. That was so long ago. That was when I was in 8th grade, and then senior year, I got state championship. Okay, guys, I am going to be getting off. I have been on long enough, and I've got a million things to do today. So oh, you're going to do the pig and the cat? Oh, fun. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up before you leave and leave a comment. That would be great. And please try to go watch some of my other vlogs and videos. I'd appreciate it. And don't think you have to watch the whole thing. Just watch whatever you can and leave a comment and thumbs up. I appreciate it. Bye, Donna. No, I kind of winged it. Yeah, it's very difficult. Made me feel like I was just starting. Yeah, Gladys, what we were doing when I was doing the brim, so you put the wire right underneath, say if you're gonna hide your end and so crochet over your color or your end, it's just like that and it's really easy. Bye guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate everybody in here and thank you so much. Bye.